Today I'll be talking to you about my aunt. Her name is Beatrice Mutamba, nicknamed Baby because she was my mother's little sister and she was the baby sister, the youngest of the family. She was born in 1974. She was a very beautiful person inside and out. She had a very strong character. She was very loving and very caring. And she was my best friend. She was young for an aunt. And she was always my ideal. I always looked up to her and wanted to be like her whenever I would grow up. She went to the social school of Rurindo because of that, of her personality of being so caring and loving. She always wanted to help people. She was always there to listen. She was also a person that would appreciate every little minute and every little second of life. It's as if she knew that she wouldn't live for long. I remember her coming home for practicing her social studies, and she had to teach young mothers how to take care of the young babies and what to give them to eat and all that kind of stuff. By the end of that conference that she gave, everybody thought that she was a mother. Everybody thought that she so had it in her because of that caring heart that she had. She was also the kind of person that whenever she would be around, it would be party time, it would be laughing time, laughter all over the place. And also, yes, she loved dancing, any kind of dance. Could it be the cultural dance or any modern dances? She really knew how to do it. And she was actually my teacher. She would teach me. She taught me my first dancing steps. Now, about 2 weeks before the genocide started, actually, she was going into a boarding school. She called home saying that she was being threatened, to be killed, to be raped by the guys in her school because she was a very pretty girl. And she was Tutsi, which was not a good thing, in that time. And so she was very scared. And my parents had to go pick her up first thing in the morning to bring her back home because she was terrorized. Then when she got home, she was so scared all the time. For about a week, she wouldn't sleep. She would be just walking over the house during, at night. And when she actually got over that fear, she decided to go back home to her parents' house, to my grandparents, because she was preparing her birthday party, which was going to be on the weekend. I remember asking her to stay for another couple of days because we had so much fun when she'd be around. It's as if I just felt like it was not right for her to leave at that moment. But she was so excited for her birthday party. It was her 20th birthday party, which is a big thing. And she wouldn't stay. She was like, "I'll see you on the weekend. Don't worry." She always had the right words to say. But I just still felt like she should stay. I couldn't do anything. She left. When you see somebody leave and you want to cry, when you know that they're going about 20 minutes away from home, when you know that you can talk to them on the phone at any time. But I really felt like she should have stayed. It was a Tuesday night when she left. And on Wednesday, that's when the president, Habyarimana, was killed, and it was the beginning of the genocide. So that was basically the last time that I saw her. We had to refugee ourselves. We had to find a way to survive during the genocide. We really didn't think about anybody else because I didn't think I would survive, me or my family. But when we survived after the genocide, we had refugied ourselves in Burundi for a short while, and then we came back. And that's when I found out the family found out that everybody had been killed. When we asked in details what had happened to Beatrice, baby, like we called her, they told us that the first thing that the killers did, the Interahamwe, like we called them, Thursday morning, first stop was her house, my grandparents' house. They really, really had, planned to rape her for so long that it was the first stop. When they got there, she was the baby sister, so everybody in the house tried to protect her, and they all got shot. And then she stayed there, and no matter how painful that could be, seeing all your family being killed, she actually stood up to them, to the killers, and told them how not human what they were doing was, and actually confronted them about everything. Obviously, to them it was so annoying that they had to kill her. They stabbed her with knives. They cut her in little pieces, and they just left her there. She died a painful death, and we were not even able to bury her properly because we couldn't find all the little pieces that they had thrown here and there. So that was the little short life that baby had. She was such a loving person. She had so many dreams of taking care of people. She was my ideal. And up to this date, no matter how much hatred that might be around, no matter how much we have to be to survive, I'm always putting my foot in hers, in trying to be real to myself, be truthful to myself, be good to people around me, even if they're not always good to us. And I will always want to be like her.